Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to change eye color to any color that you want by adding 3 layers. This is not the only way to do it, this is how I do it and how I think is convenient. The first thing that I should do is to create curves adjustment layer. I need this because I want to brighten her eyes and lighten it up because they are brown and they are too dark right now. So I'm going to brighten it up. You may not always need to do this because, for example, for blue eyes, it's not necessary to lighten them up if they're already light, and it will be fine to work with it. You should just look at your image and decide whether you need to do this or not. Maybe you will want to darken the eyes. So now I'm going to invert this mask, clicking on it and pressing Ctrl I. Okay, and I'm selecting brush tool, color white, and opacity. The opacity of the brush is 20%, so I'm going to change it to 100%, and I'm going to paint it in the areas that I want to lighten up. This is a convenient way for me to do it. Maybe you want to use a selection tool to select these areas, but for me I think this is convenient. Okay, now I will check how my layer mask looks. Here how it looks. There are some gaps, I can fix it. I think it's fine. Okay, we can see that this eye is brighter and lighter. I'm not going to do anything with this right now. I will fix it later if it's necessary. The second layer that you should create is hue saturation layer, and bring saturation to the left to desaturate the image. You can make the image black and white in any other way that you think is fine. I'm also going to invert the layer mask. Now I'm going to duplicate this mask because I want hue saturation adjustment affect the same area. I want to make this eye less light. I will do this by selecting brush tool, color black and opacity 20, and I'm going to paint here. Wrong layer. Ctrl Z to go back. I should select curves layer where I have my brightness effect. You see, by the way, you can see now how the image would look like if I didn't brighten her eyes. I'm going to take down brightness on this eye. Maybe more? Yes, like this. Here's how my layer mask looks right now. So this can be the first color of her eyes. We are going to create solid color adjustment layer. Select color, for example red. What if you want to create red eyes? Pressing OK. Changing blending mode to overlay. Selecting layer mask and inverting it by pressing Ctrl I. Okay. Now we can duplicate our layer mask because it stays the same. Yes. You can see now that the layer mask is not very perfect. We can fix it for this layer. Don't worry, this is not final result. Okay, it looks way too unnatural. So now you have 3 layers that you can adjust to make the eyes looking as you want. So what I want to do now is to take the opacity down in the red, like this. Then I think I should take lightness and brightness down with help of curves, because for red color it's maybe better this way. Maybe I will fix layer mask a little bit. Now the great thing is that you can change your eye color to any color by double clicking on solid color adjustment layer and choosing, for example, blue. For blue, I will lighten her eyes again, maybe even like this. Then I will take this layer, a solid color adjustment layer. I will take its opacity down, maybe more. So here she has blue eyes. Now what if you want to change her eye color to yellow color? See, if you select exactly yellow color and the opacity 15, it doesn't look pretty good. You should understand that now yellow color overlays gray color. So if you take the opacity of yellow color down, it will look a little bit greenish. So my advice is to choose more of orange color, and then the eyes will look yellow. But again, now I will take light down, maybe like this. Oh, and what you can also do, you can play with different blending modes. For example, I will set the opacity to 100%, select blending mode normal, and now I will scroll my mouse wheel down and look how different blending modes work. For example, let's see how vivid light will look like. It's not good, so let's move further. Subtract. Another type of blue eyes. So I will stay on overlay. Now let's see green eyes. So this is one type of green eyes. We can try to make it darker. See? Another type of green eyes. So as you understand, you can try different things and get different results. Let's try to create white eyes. Well, it will not look completely white, it will be light gray. Something like this. Well, with white eyes we have more problems here, because we'll have to make more adjustments to make the eyes look similar. Because as you see, for example, I like how this eye looks like right now, but this is way too bright, so maybe I can try to select this layer mask, select brush color, black again, maybe like this. But as you see here now, the adjustments affects only this eye. So here you have white eyes. Well, not completely white, but still. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please write it in comments and let me know what kind of tutorials you want to watch in the future.